Alright you guys, so this week we are doing 3 quick and easy weeknight dinners. So I found 3 brand new recipes on Pinterest. I know, first of all, my family would love all 3 of these, and they did. Plus they were super quick and easy to make, perfect for a weeknight dinner. I also say in some of the videos you can even take it a step further and pre-make some of your sweet potatoes or your ground turkey on the weekend or even like on a Sunday and just prep all that, and that way it's even easier to put these meals together beforehand. But without further ado, let's get into our 3 weeknight dinners. Alright you guys, so for tonight's quick and easy dinner, it's going to be a sheet pan kielbasa, I hope I'm saying that right, and tortellini bake. You guys, I totally forget about sheet pan type recipes, and then when I finally make one, I'm like, why don't I make this more? For some reason, it just always slips off my radar, but each time I make it, they turn out nice and delicious, and it's perfect for a weeknight dinner. So let's get into the kitchen. So quickly going through the lineup, you really just need a handful of ingredients for this. Of course, you're gonna need your kielbasa. So I actually ended up opting out for some turkey sausage. You can use regular kielbasa if you want to, or whatever kind of sausage. But this is just the butterball turkey hardwood smoke. It's just a little bit, I think, healthier for us. I just prefer a turkey. And then she says a frozen vegetable. So I grabbed 2 bags of the California style vegetable mix. It's basically broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. You're going to need, of course, fresh or frozen tortellini. And then your kind of like sauce seasoning is going to be some olive oil, salt, pepper, some Parmesan cheese, paprika, garlic powder, and then you also need onion powder, but I do not have any, so we are just gonna have to make it without. So I've gone ahead and started preheating my oven to 350 degrees. So now we're going to cut up all of our sausage. You're gonna stay like that. Not only do I forget to cook sheet pan recipes, but I also forget to cook with like sausages. And I know it's probably not the best for us, but they make chicken and, like I said, this turkey, just a little bit healthier options, and they're always delicious and just so easy to cook with or throw into any kind of rice, pasta, sheet pan. I mean, it cooks up in like no time. So definitely need to be using this more. All right, I'm just gonna throw all that on my sheet pan. Alright, so this is where this recipe gets even easier than just the one step that we've done. We're literally going to dump all these bags onto the sheet. Nice and easy. We got literally the 3 ingredients. Holy cow, that already looks amazing. Not sure what we're doing with this, but he's gonna go away. We're gonna drizzle the pan with some olive oil. Let's see. I'm gonna give it a good amount so everything gets nice and coated. Salt, some freshly cracked black pepper, a little sprinkling of paprika, and I'm just eyeballing this, guys. And I will leave the link to the recipe in the description box because I found it on Pinterest, and then some garlic powder. It's gonna go into a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. You're gonna just add some Parmesan on top. And that is dinner. Doesn't get any easier than for dinner tonight. Alright you guys, so for our second quick and easy weeknight meal, we are doing an avocado turkey stuffed sweet potato. So I'm kind of excited about this because I'm very much a sweet and spicy kind of person. So I love mixing spices with sweet. So I've already pre-baked our sweet potatoes. They're about to come out of the oven. I recommend if you have like something like really quick to go to, basketball practice, ballet practice, whatever, pre-cooking your sweet potatoes like on Sunday, and then that way that's already cooked. You could even go a step further and go ahead and cook your ground turkey, but I have not done that step, so let's go to the lineup. Here's a little overview of the ingredients that you're gonna need. You're gonna need 1 pound of ground turkey. You're going to need a bell pepper chopped. You're gonna need some garlic chopped up, some cheddar cheese, avocado, olive oil, salt, some crushed red pepper, cumin, garlic powder. It also calls for oregano, but I do not have that. And then a can of diced tomatoes. I just grabbed a can of original Rotel because I figured this mix would be good in it. Give it a little bit more flavor, a little bit more spice. Like I said, I have pre-made my sweet potatoes. They're coming out in 10 minutes. So I'll show you guys those. So those will be good to go. But we're gonna start by cooking our peppers. All right, so I went ahead and put my stovetop pan to medium heat. I'm going to drizzle a good little amount of olive oil in here. And then we are going to add our pepper. And cook that for about 5 minutes and let that get cooking. Okay, so now we've been letting our peppers cook for about 7 minutes. I'm just going to quickly add in my garlic. Let that cook for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna take our vegetables off and start our ground turkey. So still keeping my pan on medium heat, I'm going to add my 1 pound of ground turkey. Alright, so now I'm going to add all of my seasonings to my ground turkey. So I'm going to start with my salt and the recipe, which I'll link. There goes my sweet potatoes. Alexa, stop. Let me take the sweet potatoes out real quick. Alright, so back to the ground turkey. So we've got our sweet potatoes out, they're cooling. But what I was saying is I will link the description for the recipe down in the description box. And that will give you the exact measurements if you want to do exact. But I just always eyeball when it comes to cooking. Garlic powder. Cumin. And then I'm just going to do a little sprinkle of crushed red peppers because Ridge, our 2-year-old, will be eating this. So I don't want it too spicy, but you can add as little or as much as you want. And we're just going to cook this all together. Our ground turkey is cooked. I kind of drained a little bit of the fat off. Now I'm going to add my peppers and garlic back in. then I'm gonna add the whole can of Rotel. And then I'm gonna add my cheese. So we went ahead and shredded that whole block of cheese. So I'm just going to put that all in. Nice and cheesy. Actually, I might leave a little bit to top of our sweet potatoes off with. Let this all come together, get ooey gooey, cheesy. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And this was so stinking easy to put together quickly. All right, so now we've got our cheese all nice and melted, ooey gooey. We are going to start stuffing our sweet potatoes. So I'm gonna cut my sweet potato down. I'm gonna transfer it to, I just got like possible. Let's see if I can't show you. Just gonna kind of push it in like so it makes like a crevice in the middle. And we're gonna stuff it. Yum. Oh my gosh. All right, then we're gonna top it with like a little bit extra cheese and some chopped up avocado that I just chopped up while our turkey was cooking. There you have it. Oh my goodness. That looks delicious, and that was ready in no time. All right, you guys, so that is going to be dinner for tonight. All right, you guys, so for our third quick and easy weeknight dinner, it's going to be a buffalo chicken flatbread. These are super delicious and super quick. So let's go to the kitchen. So for the lineup for dinner tonight, it's gonna be super simple. You're just gonna need a pound of ground chicken, some mini naan flatbread, some mozzarella, hot sauce. I just have Red Hot. It says like you can use Primal Kitchen, like Whole30 diet mayonnaise. I just have Duke's. Some garlic powder, of course we'll probably add in some salt and pepper. And then I am throwing in some blue cheese on mine. This is totally optional. First thing we're gonna do is cook our chicken. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set my heat to medium. I'm going to just drizzle some olive oil so we can cook our ground chicken. All right, so to our ground chicken, I'm going to just sprinkle it with some salt, some cracked black pepper, and some garlic powder. Alright, so our ground chicken is fully cooked. I went ahead and drained off like the water and fat. Now we are going to add about a half a cup of hot sauce. Again, I'm just using Frank's. And then it calls for about a quarter cup of mayonnaise. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball that and combine this together. Wow, this already smells really good. I'm actually gonna take it a little step further and just add a little bit of some ranch, like dry seasoning mix. Anytime I'm ever doing some kind of buffalo chicken, I always throw this in because it really helps add a lot of flavor. Not a whole lot, just like a little sprinkling. It's probably good. All right, perfect. So now we're gonna go ahead and add this on top of our flatbread. All right, so I went ahead and preheated my oven to 400 so it's ready for our little flatbreads. So now we're just gonna kind of put our flatbreads together. I grab my little spoon. And we're just gonna add our chicken mixture right on top of our flatbreads. Oh, I smell that hot sauce. so now we're just gonna top them with our, I'm showing you guys, our mozzarella. Just some shredded bagged mozzarella. For about 5 minutes, just until like the cheese is all nice and ooey gooey melted. Alright, so we went ahead and drizzled just a little bit of ranch dressing on top, and there you have it. That is going to be dinner for tonight. Alright, you guys, so that's going to conclude this weeknight's quick and easy dinners. I hope you guys got some inspiration. I hope you guys enjoy making these meals at home. Tag me, leave me a comment down below. Let me know which one was your favorite or which one you tried. And thank you so much again for watching today's video. If you did love today's video, give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss another video like this. I love you all, and I'll see you real soon.